Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. So, last time our character died, and now we are playing as his heir, who, unexpectedly, was Theodosius. Theodosius was one of the younger children, however, our original heir went and ran off overseas to marry someone in Malta, so that's who we have now. Now, this guy is pretty good. Taking over at 32 is a fantastic thing, because one, he has relatively good stats. He has Blade Master, which is getting there, which is going to give to good events, and it's going to make him live a little bit longer. 32 means we got plenty of years to work on things. He's got Max Governor, which is improving his stats. He's Athletic, another health boost. He is also Quick, which is more stats, and he's going to get faster lifestyle experience, which means that we're going to be able to get more things done in a shorter amount of time. Get some wandering lifestyle experience from this as well, and diplomacy if we want to go down wanderer potentially. He's really just a very solid character overall. Now, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to figure out what we want to do with him, because we need to come up with a specific plan. If we don't, we're just going to kind of amble around and we're not going to make the best use of him. So, what does he want to do? Well, we already know one thing he wants to do in the bottom right hand corner. He wants to murder his half-brother. Now, you might be wondering why. Well, the reason he wants to murder his half-brother is because his half-brother attempted to murder him. Effectively, it's turnabout is fair play here. He has recruited his half-brothers, as well as his wife and his nephew into this plot. Now, I don't think we necessarily need to do this. I think we could honor it by doing something else, but the problem with doing this is that it's going to give us attempted murderer, or it's going to give us dynastic kinslayer. Actually, it would just be kinslayer, wouldn't he? Because he's half-brother, he's close enough. It would just be kinslayer at this point, which we don't really want. We don't want that. So, what I'm going to do is I think we're going to imprison him and banish him. I think that makes the most sense here. I think imprison him, banish him, do something like that. I think that would definitely be better. So I'm going to cancel this, and that's our first thing. So, Isaac will not succeed. So this just means he'll leave our court, right? Which is exactly what I want him to do anyway. Yeah. So in which case, leave my court. There we go. And now we'll wait a second. Oh. A lesser son of Epirus. As my siblings and I mourn my late father, Strategos Ionas, we busy ourselves with the division of his fell to me. But what of my confident brother Theophanes? Empty-handed, he watches the transition of power from the sidelines. No ceremony for him, only oaths to others. Noble blood and the sword at his side are his only birthright. I could play as him as he goes and joins an adventurer group, or I could say some are not destined to rule, but he will still establish an adventurer camp. Interestingly, he is of a different dynasty to us. So yeah, we're going to say some are not destined to rule, but that's kind of interesting. Yeah, so he is now left. Now he's the child of Damian here, who could potentially be this guy's child as well, so our father's child, but we're not entirely sure. He's gone and made his own dynasty over here. So, that's intriguing. Okay, cool. And he's part of the Greek Harbingers Adventure Realm Wanderers, so we'll see what he does with that at some point, maybe. Shadow of Fame Twilight. There are whispers about the tales and deeds of my father, illustrious Strategos Ionas, everywhere I go. Near or far, it seems there is nobody who has not heard his name. I wonder, will I stay in the shadow of my father, or will I be able to achieve as much fame in my life as him? How high will I be able to climb? So we get more prestige, but we get some stress because we've got a weight of expectation on us. Okay. He has evaded capture and he has left. Traitor. Did you stay? No, you have also left, so he's gone somewhere else. Okay, and I assume, yes, his children also went with him. Okay, well, that's the first thing that we had to do. Oh, also, so did Joshua. Joshua, you want to come back? Yeah, you're perfect. Wait, but Isaac would come back if Joshua came back. Oh, no. We've just sent our dynasty, or half our dynasty off. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Joshua and Isaac have decided to leave. Sure. That's fine. If he wants to join him, that is absolutely fine by me. Which actually means that the people who are currently here are our brother Akakios. Theophanes has joined an adventure group. Our brother Artemios is our vassal. And then our other brother, Diogenes, is our tutor. So it's only the bastards who effectively have stayed. Everyone else has left. He's gone to Malta. He is gone. And then Joshua is gone. Now, they should still be in line to things. So he's still in... Okay, I was worried that popped. I was like, did I not have the game paused? I did, yeah. So he's in line to Cephalonia, which is our half-brothers. Or, no, sorry, that's our full brother's title. Okay, that's fine. But I don't think he's in line to anything else, right? No, he's not in line to that, actually. See, I see it recalculated it, and he's no longer in line. But now our brother is in line to that title. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, sorry, I got a little distracted by that. So he's not in line to anything, but Isaac should still be in line to his title. Excuse me? Why is Isaac not in line? Oh, because I guess there's no influence for Isaac on it anymore. But influence should carry on past a character's death, right? So why is there no influence on this? Do we have no influence on our title? No. No, we do not. So influence shouldn't carry over a character death. That's interesting. Huh. But I'm sure we've seen influence carry over from a character death before. Huh. Intriguing. So, I guess it carries over until it does a recalculation, at which point it falls over. Huh. Interesting. Okay then. So there's no point spending all your influence before a character dies to boost up everybody, because you should only boost up what will be affected by your character dying. I mean, it does in a way make sense that the influence would fall off of the character dying. Like, logically it makes sense, but it is a little odd. Wait a second, no, but you still have influence from... Wait a second, so if I do this, does your influence disappear? No. So that influence stays. Huh. Yeah, so that has stayed on that one. He had no influence on this one, obviously. So what was our one? It was this one, right? I'm going to try something. We're going to use a very, very tiny amount of influence. We're simply going to put down a medium contribution. Governors cannot be granted additional titles of their highest held tier, duchy. So this them is a duchy, though. So you can get 2 at once, but you can't get multiple? Or sorry, but you can't then get another one on top of it? Okay. So us having 2 at once is an unusual situation to be in. Huh. So maybe we lost the influence because we can't have it? But Isaac lost his influence as well. Isaac's was in... I'm not going to support Isaac, but I just want to see here. His was in Chaldea. Yeah, and he would obviously be number 1 because none of these people are suitable to run this place. Okay, but he just lost all of his influence. That's very weird, what stays and what doesn't. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Anyway. Yes, they've all left now. Wasn't my initial plan to have them all leave, but he chose to leave. He tried to murder us, and he left with his brother who tried to murder us. I mean, there's not really a lot we can do about that. Okay then. Well, we've cleaned house slightly. Not in the way that I initially intended. You're really good at intrigue. Do you want to be my spy master? I know you don't like me as much as you could, but... And you are ambitious, but you could be my spy master for now. Steward is going to be my half-brother. There we go. My chancellor is going to be... my brother. Okay. I think I see where this one's going. And then you. Oh, we need a new marshal. Could be this guy. Yeah, my marshal options aren't fantastic. Maybe I'll see if I can get somebody. There is a decision for this. Also, I need to governorship confirmation at some point, right? Oh, you have to hold it for a year, I see. That's fine. Develop capital, we should do immediately. It's just good. It just gives development in realm capital. We can then immediately work off some sweat, which will be fine. Friendly competition. I'm in the middle of my training when I spot Termarche Artemios also exercising. I look him up and down. Not only does he appear to be in good health, but also peak physical fitness. I would love to measure my prowess against his, but in what way? Should I take multiple factors into account if I wish to win? Raw strength or a mix that can include stamina or wits? And say we should wrestle, chance of getting a rivalry. Sparring match, chance of getting a rivalry. Foot race, or focus on finishing our regular training. I don't want to be a rival with him, but I feel we should engage with the event. So what's this? Prowess and martial. Sheer prowess. Prowess and health. So prowess and martial, he's 18 in both. We're 17 on that. Our health, though, our health is fine with bonuses. His health is fine with bonuses. Let's go for a foot race. He won. That's shocking. Okay, recruit for a court position. It's not really what I was looking for here. Where's the assist one? I need more prestige. I have no prestige, basically. Okay, if we could have got that one, that was kind of what I was looking for here. In which case, let me just stick somebody in charge of this for now. I am going to put... Actually, what's our second best? Yeah, actually, I'm going to put you in charge. I know we're dropping down a little bit here. So what's our second best there? Oh, it's not very good either. Yeah, I'm going to put you in charge of Marshal for now. Just going to train my commander killed. You can raise control in that county for now. Oh, 17 days left. You can organize the army for now. New steward is going to be my nephew. There we go. That'll be fine for now, and then I can swap things around later. Okay, that's fine. Right. Negotiate alliances. My brother and with my other brother. Yes, let's negotiate alliances with the brothers. That's good. We are not employing a court physician. That is a fixable problem. I'm now employing a court physician. It is my brother. Pretty much everything, I'm like, who can I put in this position? My brother. Wonderful. Glad we have solved it. I do need a court jester because we are stressed. It's going to be you, and you're going to like it because you're lowborn. Yep. Wonderful. That's good here. Right. Good. Alright. Maybe I want a caravan master. It depends whether I go down the wandering lifestyle, basically, doesn't it? Right. So, next thing. Unmarried courtiers. Yeah, I could try and drag people into our court, I suppose. Like someone of martial. But I said I wasn't going to use matrilineal marriages very much. So you're really my only option, but I can't get anyone of martial in with you. But we could marry you off anyway. Let's say all. And look for inheritable traits. This is your full list. Most of them are my courtiers. You're going to marry Philippa because she's 1 year younger than Pavlina. Wonderful. That seems good to me. Right. That's fine. Okay. Right. What else have we got? Lifestyle. So, we currently have 5 perks in the learning lifestyle. Once again, he's gone down Theologian. The AI loves Theologian. They think that Theologian is just the best path. How about we make this guy maybe our development guy. Maybe we go full development with him. So fully down, learn this path. And then maybe if we gain enough prestige, maybe a pivot to a second culture. Maybe something like that could be good here. Yeah, we'll go fully scholar and then maybe fully whole body afterwards. Yeah, in which case I'm going to scholarship focus. Let's just go fully down here and commit to that. Yeah, I know where we did learning with the previous character, but still. I also don't usually do this, but I probably should, right? Because getting rid of these would be beneficial to us. Like, very beneficial to us. Yeah, let's reset perks. My stress goes up so much. Okay. We will go... let's go wards contain additional skills and can be friends. Go open-minded. So, makes minority vassals happier. We can learn additional languages and things. Give different culture opinion, which doesn't matter too much. Different faith opinion. Maybe we'll keep an eye out for faith. Something like this. Yeah, and then learning per level of devotion next level. Cool. In which case, I probably want you actually to switch to this. And then to work on our capital. So he's going to try and raise development in our capital. It's now going up by 4.5 per month. Because developing county makes it go up by 3.48. Existing development's a penalty, though. I could potentially pivot to raising this one instead. Yeah, that might actually be better. Okay, let's switch to developing this one instead, which is about to get its what's it called, trade port done. So why do I think this will be better? Well, because it shouldn't have an existing it still has an existing development penalty. It shouldn't have as high of an existing development penalty, which means that it will go up a little bit quicker than this one would. And then if I raise the average of all of them up, it should then start to raise the other ones in between as well. Yeah, I think that's probably the best plan. Because this is our lowest one. Let's try and raise it. And we'll try and raise it to 8, which will then mean that this one will get a bonus due to things next to it. And then we can do things like that. Right, let's try that. I can negotiate an alliance with you. My sister-in-law in Malta. She would not accept even with influence. She does not like us. Okay. Also, if we want to switch culture, ideally we want to find another culture to merge with, which means that ideally we want to expand one province. Like, just into anywhere. Like, literally anywhere that has a different culture would be good. Because I don't really want to diverge Greek. I guess we could diverge Greek, but the problem with that is that we don't get a huge amount of bonuses. Maybe if we can get into here, we can get one piece of Albanian land. And then maybe we can merge with Albanian culture. It doesn't appear to have anything we don't have, but it might have traditions that we can mix in or something. But yeah, I'd prefer to mix in new stuff rather than just diverge it. But we'll see. We'll see. We might diverge it anyway. Right. Everything's building currently. I can continue building, though. Yeah, let's see here. What else do I have here? I have these two. Yeah. So you got anything that gives development? You got quarries, building construction time down. I don't think quarries give development, right? At any level. A little 2% development growth. That's not really development growth. Okay. Might go for hospices then. Just try and get plague resistance and money around the place. Benefits of plague resistance kind of in your holdings is that it stops spread. So even if you don't have it in your capital, you can stop it spreading towards your capital, which is kind of beneficial, right? Like, say there's a disease up here, it gets down here, kind of gets stopped. Like, I think that's still pretty good. Okay, or at least it slows it down. Nothing for us to do in here either, I think, unless we want to get to the next level of this, which doesn't really give us a ton except government efficiency. Where's our government efficiency? It's currently maxed. We have max governor efficiency. Okay, which is why we're making so much money, right? Yes, that is why we're making so much money. Wonderful. Right, we're about to get a stress event. We can go for regular walking routes, which makes us easier to kill, or we can be reclusive. Let's go for a ride, sure. Okay. I got more stress. Why did I get more stress? Maybe my alliances caused us stress? I can't do this. I just can't do this. I can't be Strategos one moment longer. How does anyone ever manage the seething mass of stress, no matter how much I work? How many sleepless nights I tarry from bed? The problems of the realm only seem to multiply and fester. It is clear that I will never be good enough to rule. Something has to give. I can become scopophobic, yet direct vassal negative opinion and courtier opinion down and lose prestige, or I can run from responsibility, lose prestige, or abdicate. Well, I'd rather not abdicate. I'd rather not lose all these stats. So I guess I'm going to take the negative opinion. Right. Not ideal. We definitely need to not be this stressed in the future, but yeah, hopefully that was the last stressful things we had to do for a while. Hopefully. Hopefully. Right. I've lost my caravan master. Lady Martha is no longer my caravan master. I don't think she ever was, though. So, that's good. I think. To my vassal, as an influential strategos, it is only fair you have a voice in my council. In recognition of this fact, I hereby offer you the position of steward of the Byzantine Empire. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that for you. Okay. So, we now get paid an extra 3 per month for that, and we get a bunch of other stuff, including holding taxes, which is lovely. We are extremely, extremely rich now. Right, just waiting a second or two for some things to just, you know, cycle through. Also, they now have Provence. Italy's expanded quite a long way. Okay. Cool. Who are the conquerors, by the way, on the map? There's only 2. Oh, okay. There's Banu Sama, who's looking very, very, very strong. And then there's the Shah Rukh Khan Khanate here as well, which is also looking relatively big, but is going to be hampered if they try and go south by the other emperor, who is stronger. Right. Let's have a look at our children. So, we have you. You are being educated by this person who is apparently wandering. Well, it's not ideal, but that's fine. So, does that mean my children are currently technically wandering? Okay, I lost where I am. Yes. No. Sort of. No, you're not wandering and you are not wandering. That's fine. Wait. So so you're just... Let's say that these... Yeah, so it shows them as like this on there. Like that's my nephew job. I understand. And then the other one is... Ah, she's not educating both of our children. That's the answer. The other person is here. I understand. So you're being educated by that person. You're being educated by someone else who's intelligent. That's fine. Okay, so this isn't the end of the world. This is fine. So children are fine. Nieces and nephews, we're going to just kind of hope deal with themselves for now. We might do some stuff, but most of them aren't the ones that we were dealing with aren't in our court any longer. So that's fine. Our heir will be whoever our heir ends up being, which is currently Zacharias. He changed his name. Wait a second. Did his name get culturally changed? Because he changed his culture to Sicilian. So is it because maybe... Yeah, I think his name got changed. Because he used to be Zacharias. Now he's Zacharia. So yeah, it must have changed his name when he changed his culture. I didn't know it did that. I guess names, if you use the default name lists, can like they can link to cultural naming, and then when a person's culture changes, their name will change along with it. That's kind of odd, but okay. Interesting. Anyway, or it cut off for some reason, but I don't see why it would. Also, I think it's a different... Yeah, it's a different spelling as well, isn't it? So, yeah, weird. Anyway, he's our heir right now. And then our second heir is our brother for the other them. Okay. We're not really going to do anything with this. We just thought I'd have a look while we could. Also, I just realized my other brother here, who's potentially in line, he's lowborn. So he's from a completely different line. Could I could adopt him into our house. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to adopt our brother into our house here. Let's do it. He might accept. Why wouldn't he? I am noble minus 15. I am lowborn plus 10. Wait a sec. What? That's so weird. No, he doesn't. He basically just doesn't want to right now. How much gold am I paying him? 55. Am I doing that before he becomes a member? No. Only if he accepts. Alright. Is there a timeout on this? I don't know if there is, but let's do it. Let's see if he'll join. Adoption rejected. Ask him again. Unavailable for 5 years. Okay, cool. And then our other brother here, he doesn't want to. Yeah, he doesn't want to join us. I could negotiate a settlement potentially, but I don't need to do that. Okay, that's fine. Right. On pause. Small harbour is now finished over here, so this is now going up at 3.7%, which it was slower than this one was going up. I understand. Well, actually, no. Yeah, I guess if it is slower, it could make more sense to raise Arta, which will then raise this one, which will then raise this one, which will then raise this one, and this one. Yeah, maybe there's maybe it make more sense to raise there. In my head, I'm like, but raising this one will raise the minimum, but this is going up at 3.7. This is still going up at 0.4 though. It's not like it's not going up at all. Just we were getting hit with existing development penalties when we did it. Yeah, actually I think it does make more sense to raise this one. Well, I can see, because it'll take it takes 18 months for that to raise. It'll take 7 months for this one to raise. Yeah, I guess maybe get this one to at least 9, then the existing development penalty will go up even further, then maybe pivot to our lower ones. Yeah, maybe. But then maybe I want to raise this one instead, because if I raise this one instead, then I can, then it's in the center, and I can raise all of the ones around it with neighbors' bonuses, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Our bonuses aren't that high right now, so it doesn't really matter. You want some troops? Sure, you can have some troops. It's fine. You can have my army. I'm not using it. Oh! Your half-brother, Master Theophanes, has died under mysterious circumstances. My half-brother was murdered, and now my nephew is in charge of the Greek harbingers. Okay, that's not ideal. Let's get an alliance with him though. Okay, we have an alliance. Good. Inept mayor governor decision. Let's do it. I pore over the litany of complaints sent from Agraffa, noting accusations against that witch, Gariphalia. How, with abhorrent criminality, she has allegedly drained the city of funds. There is indeed something deeply wrong with the city's contability. Wealth seems to disappear from the balance inexplicably. The numbers of state-paid officials change day to day, and the documentation on land ownership is littered with inconsistencies. Let's go visit them. I will need a caravan master, which will be my sister-in-law for now. Let's do it. Right. A stolen keepsake. In the quiet of our camp near Sevista, a shrieking uproar breaks the calm. My brother, Akakios, confronts my sister-in-law, Viviana, accusingly holding a treasured charm. You thief, this was my mother's, Akakios exclaims, eyes blazing with anger. Viviana vehemently denies the claim. You lying churl, it has always belonged to me. So who's she married to? Ah, Diogenes. Okay. So I can say it belongs to Akakios, who will gain the money and the thing, and they become rivals. Viviana shall keep it. You're both children, hand it over, and I get the money. Or we really do not have time for this. It's a 50-50 and one of them gets wounded. I shall side with my brother. Because there was no sign that any of these was the best route, and, you know, I went with that one. This is fine. Traveling through the somewhat harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As it lands over Akakios, however, he does not appear to be doing quite as well. His movement is laboured, his breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through his body. Clearly, he is not well. Okay. So we should rest and let him recover. I can try and cure him. There's just a little cough. We are going to rest and let him recover because we do not wish for him to die. Right. Inept Mayor. My strategist, surely you cannot doubt my utter devotion to my position, my well-tested competence, the mayor says. So we can examine ledgers and get some prestige, which we don't want to do necessarily, because that's really the one that gets you the strategos experience. We can get this one, which is get ourselves a little bit of dread, potentially. I'm calling experts from my capital, or I can get her to just pay me all the money. I'll get you to pay me all the money. Wonderful, we have arrived home. That's good. Also, what's our stewardship? Our stewardship's 17. If we get one more stewardship, I can hold one more title. Well, in which case, I should switch, right? Yeah. Let's manage domain, which now means I can hold an extra one, and then I can grab myself an additional city somewhere, like say this one, right here, and then revoke title. Corfu. Wonderful. So that is now ours, so that now pays us stuff directly, which is great. Here, oh, can I upgrade the Murex fisheries? I can. Nice. Also upgrade the trade ports, which are also nice. Let's get the Murex fisheries upgraded to the Murex processing center. And then this one, I probably want to upgrade the trade port when I get to it. Probably, yeah. That would make the most sense to me. Okay, cool. Increase military presence. Nice. Corfu is getting crop fields. I might cancel this actually, which should refund the money, right? It does. Nice. And then I can buy a trade port instead. Wonderful. Well, that works for me. Okay. Getting a little bit more money. Liege goes to war. Our liege has declared war on Bulgaria. That's horrible news just based on where we're positioned. But what is it? It's the expansion into this county here, which is a little bit odd. You have more troops and yours are superior quality. Okay, you should win. I just hope you don't get near me. I'm sorry, you murdered family? You murdered our half-brother Joshua? Oh, no. Wait a sec. Wait, you murdered Josh? Wait a second. Joshua's dead? When did that happen? Wait, that happened this, like, right now? Oh, wow. Okay, because I was thinking he must have been the person who murdered this guy, but no. Actually, my brother has murdered my other brother. My half-brother Marshall and tutor has murdered Joshua. Everything has fallen apart in a generation. I invited him to join our family. As in, like, join as a full member. And he said, no, I would rather murder our half-brother. Ah, dear. I could attempt to imprison him, where he will probably leave court. Along with maybe Akakios. Hopefully not, though. I don't know, I feel like I have to do something. But my options are slim. I'm going to imprison you? It's just so unlikely to happen. Well, I'm going to imprison you. Your brother Joshua was murdered. And he has evaded capture. Yeah, I lost my caravan master as well. That was to be expected. Because she is married to him. Hey, at least this guy stayed this time. I didn't lose both my brothers again. Need a new marshal. I guess you're going to be my marshal due to it still existing. Yeah, you can improve knights now. Let me have a look at knights for a second. Yeah, this is fine. Although, yeah. What are you currently... Are you just my nephew who happens to be here? Yeah, these are just my nephews who happen to be here. I guess I will force you two in if I get another knight available. Yeah. Okay. This is not going well. Okay, arrange betrothal. Valeria and Isaac, my nephew. This, I think, seems fine, right? Yeah, so this is daughter of a Strategos wants to marry my nephew Isaac. Yeah, I don't see an issue, I accept. Wait, was that guy educating my children? No, you're being educated by her. That's fine. He was probably educating someone, but... Okay, I need a new court tutor as well. Alright, court tutor is going to be... you. Everyone despises me. I'm not doing a good job. Oh no. We've only been in charge like a year. Guild halls are building, no? Yeah, we're building tons of things. We are, yeah, extremely improving these holdings. The people of... Also, what's our personality? Diligent, ambitious, shy. It's an odd combo. Very stressful combo. The people of Nicopolis are abuzz with talk of a holy man, some Germanos who has been living the life of the ancient saint. We've had this event before, and say he's been blessed by God. I shall test to myself, for holy men have long stopped walking among us. I think I'm going to test him myself. I found the truth. Got land of a saint. He truly is a holy man. Wonderful. Now, it doesn't actually improve my efficiency anymore because it's capped, but it means that we do have like a bonus for if these drop down eventually, which is nice. Oh, I was going to say, did you already win the war against Bulgaria? No, the other war is over. That's fine. Okay. Was there 2 wars? There was, right? Anyway, doesn't matter. I now have money again. I need a lot of money to upgrade that one. What about this one? Also need a lot of money to upgrade. Okay, cool. Let's chill. Patriarch imprisoned. The Basilisa has imprisoned the ecumenical patriarch. Any particular reason, or... Well, I mean, I guess it makes him do what you say. Waning of the old ways. With the fall of their last fortress, the Vikings have been utterly extinguished. In the end, there was simply not enough to hold back the tide of foreign faith, and it seems now inevitable that Asatru is doomed to the waste heap of history. What's happening up here? No, Asatru's fine. I think they just got the holy site, right? Or wherever the Viking... Yeah, the Vikings must have been here or something, because they don't usually hold that land. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anyway. The People's Priest. Not a day passes by without Bishop Nikephoros making mockery of me during his sermons. What that obsessed cur is certain... that I'm an agent of Satan and will not rest until he has turned the peasantry against me. So, I can send him a donation. I will have everything under my complete control, or I will not tolerate insubordination from my own vassals. I will not tolerate insubordination from my own vassals. No. Definitely not. This is my capital, right? Yeah. Let's upgrade the thing here first. Actually, what does this one do? This is 0.2 tax per month, and then 5 development growth, and that is exactly the same. Alright, what are the higher levels? They are the same. They cost the same. They are literally the same building, except this one can only be built on the coast. Alright, I will build a trade port then. Wonderful. My wife is pregnant. Oh, that's nice. Waldensian clergy have a pope. Does that mean Waldensian has a large enough... Oh, they do appear to have a holy site. I'm going to say they have a large enough following to have a pope. Oh, they have land over here as well. Alaton over here. Okay. Somebody is plotting to kill me. Wonderful. Wonderful. What comes around? Cursed fools and rancid curs, all of them, I mutter as I finally take solitude in silence. I massage my temples and close my eyes. An unexpected noise returns me to reality. My eyes snap open. I am not alone as I crave to be. I mumble a curse. I notice my daughter Zenobia looking up at me, intrigued. I lost a little stress. Goes around. My daughter Zenobia hasn't been seen around our residences for days. When the servants are beginning to mutter and kin showing concern, I approach her chamber. As I enter, all is mine and main after all, Zenobia spins around with nary a formality or nicety, hissing at me to get out and to leave her to solitude. I stagger away from the sight. Is this how I act? So I can get her to come here and try and get her to lose reclusive. I can change my ways and try and get rid of reclusive, but the problem is I'll gain way too much stress or I can't deal with this. I will try and get her to lose reclusive. She at least likes me. Well, that's one person. Hey, level of splendor for our house has gone up, or for our dynasty. That's good. Like, it just gives you base prestige when children are born and the long reign bonus, which is nice. Being invited to a feast. I really need to go to a feast because I'm so stressed, so... That's the route you would take, huh? Just curious, game. That's the route that you would choose to take. You can have the job because you're about to die, so even if you're not very good, I'll put you in here. Personally, if I was you, I would use the C, because then, is that going? I would like to go around here. Yeah, I'd like to go around there and then in. We're still going to arrive in time, but the reason I would do that is because it seems a lot less dangerous to me, personally. Then maybe I'd do like a higher experienced captains. Yeah, it seems a lot better. We could go to places on the way back, but she's not very good at keeping us safe. I completely messed up. I pressed one back too many. I think I only needed to click like here, right? No, actually it was here I needed to click. There we go. Although, wait a second, is it? Oh, that's okay, never mind, I understand. Yes, I'm going to your feast. I'm just working out how I'm going to get there. I think the initial route was fine. Yeah, through here. That's just a dangerous sea. That's okay. And then I will hire experienced captains. Yes, that is much better. Yeah, that's a 1% danger now. That's what we like to see. And then the real dangerous ones are going over the mountains here. I want to hire like a mountain person. Yeah, we could hire a mountain person. A mountaineer. Now there is no danger. Wonderful, let's go. Okay, cool. Right, and we're off. Duties of a strategos? Hey, for finishing things in our holdings, we get some influence. I forgot. We've now finished a small harbour. Factions are targeting the Basilisa, and I'm sharing power with my regent because we're not at home. Learning perk. I will grab myself scholarly circles, which should give us, because we're faithful, 2 learning. Is that right? 2 learning? 1 per level. Is faithful the 2nd level? Oh yeah, it gives you a bonus. Oh, dutiful's the 1st level, right? Something like that. Anyway, it's fine. We get 2 extra learning, so our learning is even higher, which gives us more piety, which I guess is alright. Yeah, it's good for events and things. Hey, Akakios is now a novice physician, which means he's probably much better suited to the role than he was when we put him in, and he was already good. We have a new son. Well, because we're on the bastard line, the son shall be named a good Greek name. He will be Gregorios. Fantastic. Okay. We're going to grab some prestige here for arriving at the feast, and now we're at the feast. Really hoping we can find ways to lower our stress. Martha pulled some strings and increased her candidate score for Armeniac. Surely I can't be in charge of Armeniac because I don't have... or like because I already hold land. Is that correct? Where is it? Oh, it's also the Basilius's domain as well. Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, so wait, you're extended family of the Basilius? Oh, because this is the great-grandchild of the first Basilius, I see. So, someone who is our nephew is in theory in line, however, he is of that dynasty, not of our dynasty. And my sister-in-law is second in line to the stem. Oh. Yeah, so I don't think this actually did increase our chances of inheriting anything. I'd prefer you get me money if you could. Or development. Either of which would be fantastic. Right, carry on. Okay. I've uncovered a vicious scheme by Termarche Artemios to have you murdered. His agents are being rounded up as I write this, but although Artemios has been foiled for now, he remains a threat for the future. Unless we take action. No. Oh, but because he never actually tried it, he's not actually, you can't do anything against him. You were the one trying to murder me? You? Due to hatred? Oh no. All of our brothers are trying to murder us. Also, I haven't lost any stress at this feast. Brother isn't like... Whoa, 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 what's happening? Educate Sarah. Sorry, educate Sarah. Who is Sarah? And why does she need an educator? Probably your child? No. Your child? Your child. Yeah. Oh, she is my guest currently. You want to be recruited to court, Sarah? I have to pay you money? I'd rather pay you in. I'd rather not give you this threat. Yeah, I don't know why. You're like, could you just be at court? Yeah, this person, Hans, is going to come back to court here. It's fine. You're being educated by my tutor. Sarah is currently not being educated at all. If I dismissed her, I can't dismiss her either. I can't recruit her or dismiss her. Okay. Educate Sarah. I'll try. I'll try my best. You want to get educated in my court? Nope. Alright, we're going to mark her on the side and we'll figure this out later. Also, we probably don't need ourselves on the side. I'll keep these two marked for now. Okay, brother Artemios was murdered. I have no idea by who, but this generation of children, or this generation of people have disappeared. Now his son is taking over and he hates us even more. Okay, he is now in line to Cephalonia. My brother, Akakios, is now next in line. So he's probably the person who murdered my other brother. Oh, dear. Right. The new chancellor. I guess it can be my nephew. You're not very good at it, but like, can you make people like me? Right, and then we shall carry on. Hans arrived at our court. Okay. I just felt like, given he was off on his own, he could join us. Every guest is gathered in the great hall. Oh, the feast hadn't began yet. Okay, that explains why I didn't lose any stress. Yeah. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Strategos Belisarios. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, it seems we have a lot in common. Had such a good time with him. Wonderful. Okay. Hey, I got 140 gold from that mandate being moved. Okay. Is this... Okay, no. This is someone else. Ah, is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting, while flickering torchlight plays off every wall, light bouncing like laughter around the hall. I'm happily settled in a corner seat chatting with a few interesting people. It's good to get a chance to be social without being overwhelmed for once. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. Well, I'm going to take the 20 stress. We need every point of stress down that we can get. All over my new shirt. We could all tell Strategitisa Theophano had far too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her, and now I'm covered in stinking vomit. Well, I'm saying you should be ashamed of yourself because it's going to stress me out. A loud crash resounds through the great hall as one of the doors to the service quarters breaks. In a barely clove tumble, my fellow vassal Strategos Alexios and my fellow vassal Archon Simonius spill out on the floor in front of everyone. They are lovers. Okay. As the feast winds down to its inevitable conclusion, there's one event remaining that everyone is expecting, and it's that Romanos' toast to the guest of honor, Pulcheria. It's a decent speech, if a bit long-winded, but that's usually how things go. The assembled guests clap and whoop politely when it finishes, some more enthusiastically than others. You can say hear, hear, or I've never much liked her, neither of which matter. Okay. Because I'm shy, I lose no stress for finishing the event. I can gain Eager Reveler, but it would cause me too much stress, so I guess I won't. Except I gained the Eager Reveler experience, except I didn't. Okay. Wonderful. Well, time to come back from the feast, which was an attempt to unstress us. We are still stressed. Request troops. Sure, you can have my troops. I may have to hold a hunt. A hunt may be our way of losing stress. Okay. We got the barracks innovation for our culture. That's cool. Barracks does what? Tribal military buildings. Doesn't matter. Okay. We've arrived back. And, yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting episode for this character. Just to recap, Dead has left our court, is now hosted by the Pope. Wonderful. He's now in the Pope's court. Wonderful. Murdered. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Murdered. Living with the Pope. Murdered. Murdered by another brother who is now left our court and is now living in the wilderness. And is now a drunkard. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's gone very well so far. At least Akakios is solid. He is the most solid of all of us. Anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.